Hello there everyone, my name is Clink and welcome to the final part of Super Mario 3D World. We're here in World Crown. We finished up last time with Captain Toad's fiery finale, and we just have these two little things left. So first up is going to be the Mystery House Marathon. This is far and away the longest Mystery House in the game, totaling 30 stars. I thought it was 20 for some reason. But no, it is 30, and, well, that's a great, wonderful start, honestly. So we'll go on ahead and just use this Super Bell, and, get going. So yeah, we're gonna do this in Champions Road today. These are the two hardest challenges within the game, without question. So we'll see how long this takes. Hopefully not too long. I have played Champions Road a good number of times throughout my life, so I think that I can do decently well. It especially helps playing the Switch version with all of the moveset additions and the extra speed. And plus, playing as Rosalina makes it a lot easier too. I think Rosalina is the best character to pick for Champions Road. But I think that this Mystery House in and of itself is just about every single different room we've encountered of these throughout the entire game. And this does follow all of the same rules as every other Mystery House. In that, well, you fail one room, you're back to the beginning, and you gotta do it all again. So yeah, I think you just stand here and throw the ball down and you get the star. Yeah, these baseball ones are some of the scariest ones, admittedly. Let's just bounce off of this. Oh wow, that was a good bounce. Okay, I don't know if I've ever bounced that high. That one's a lot easier on the Switch version, just because you have like your dive move and stuff for Mario Odyssey. But let's just keep... Oh, the ice skate. This is one of the scariest ones, honestly. And I think this is the first time we're using the ice skate with Rosalina, but we got it! We got it. We're good. Alright. Oh, yeah, okay. Last time, the P-switch was on the left, I believe, so changing it up just a little bit. We'll do that. There we go. Yeah, some of these are just scary, man. They are real scary. Especially when you have the thought of, oh my god, if I fail on 29 and I have to do the whole thing again, or heck, even fail on 30. Just be careful with the beat block ones. These are probably some of the scariest, but you'll want to be used to the pace of those beat blocks, because we will be seeing them in Champions Road, so... Oh my god, am I gonna fail here? Nope. Oh my goodness. That one always scares me. Okay, we're halfway there. This is the absolute wrong side to go up this, but we're good. We're good. Alright, what do I do here? Is there a bunny? There's a bunny. Alright, let's get the bunny. Good. Get the star. Get the star, Rosalina. Alright. How we doing? Throw you. Get that. Yeah, you just don't get a moment to breathe with this thing. That's the thing that's so scary about it. Okay, what am I doing? I can just climb the wall. Like I did in the one level in, was it the Star World, right? Oh, two bullies. Alright. I need to be careful not to run right off the edge, but there we go. Having the cat suit helps there. But yeah, like, you know, this is the one I was thinking of before, where you have to, like, hit the ones on the side. So I guess it's not in 3D land. Okay. Yeah, this doesn't really conform to any one style. You know, it's a good mix of every style of Mystery House. We had, like, the baseballs and stuff. There's enemy gauntlets. There's this stuff. Okay, this is all I need to do. I just need to throw this onto here and then touch these and we're good. Getting those blocks broken is the only important piece of information there. Can you please eat these? Oh my god. Please. Oh my god, how did I get that? Okay. Alright, Just stick to the right. I think it's the same side as it was before. It is indeed. Cool. The searchlight sneak thing. We're good. All right. 3 more. I almost jumped off the edge there, I think. Let's not lose our composure right here at the very end. All right, I'm gonna use this. Hopefully I don't regret that. All right, just 1 hit. That's all it took on Boom Boom. Yeah, at first you probably see that and you're like, I have to fight Boom Boom in 10 seconds. Oh yeah, I forgot. The final floor is a give me. So there you go. I can't believe I got that on the first try. There we go. Mystery House Marathon. All 30 green stars, and you get a star stamp. So we have 1 more stamp to get. You'll notice that there is more than 1 missing stamp still. So the way that works is the game actually tracks which levels, or what characters you've played as for every level in the game. So if we go on ahead and open the map, I think once you reach the post-game, you'll be able to see this information. And to get these remaining stamps, you have to beat every level in the game as that character. So if you want the Mario stamp, beat every level as Mario, repeat for all 5 characters. So if you want to get these 5 remaining stamps, you have to beat the game 5 times, or you can cheese it with co-op to do it twice with, 4 people and then just play it again. But the last stamp we are going to be getting is from none other than Champions Road. World Crown Dash Crown. It's that important. And this is definitely 3D World's most infamous level and commonly referred to, I do believe, as the hardest level in any mainline Mario game, or at least official Mario stage. And for good reason, honestly. This is a very lengthy, difficult platforming gauntlet, so... Oh no, that's not good. Alright. Well, I guess I'm doing the level small. I took the hit at the start on purpose because having the Fire Flower is actually a detriment. The big reason to use Rosalina is the spin move. But yeah, this just goes from section to section, much like the Perfect Run did. This is 3D World's Perfect Run, essentially. I don't know which one of the two I personally find harder. Having played both of them so many times, I think they, their difficulties definitely waned on me a little over time. But they are definitely very, very challenging stages. And it's why I play as Rosalina. I think Toad is probably the hardest character to do, just because he has the least airtime, and the speed can be, honestly, more of a detriment than anything in this level sometimes. The best thing to do can be just take it a little slow and steady at some points. But, it just all depends on what characters you're comfortable with. And Rosalina is definitely the one I'm most comfortable with. I think Peach would be a good second choice for me, just for the floating. The same characters I usually use. I think this level's kind of dictated the characters that I really like throughout the game. I'm not really sure how I'm going to edit out my attempts of this. I'm definitely not going to show the entirety of every single one. I mean, I got pretty far into the level on that very first attempt there. But yeah, my main... I don't have a ton of pointers for this level. Like, that section's really just don't stop moving. With this one, get a running start, and you can get these jumps. This is probably the hardest section with certain characters, just because the beat blocks move so fast, but the pattern that I took there is a good bet. This one's a bit harder, just because of these 2 blocks. You want to take really tiny jumps. That's my recommendation there, but see, even with that, I didn't make it. So you kind of, that's why I think it's just best to use Rosalina, because you can get over that final hump there. And then you can use some of the moves that are added in the Switch version for your increased mobility. Because this level is definitely easier on this version than it was on the Wii U. But yeah, this part, like, it looks really scary, but there's a very set path that you can take. It works with any character. I'm trying to use the spin as little as I can, but like I said, with the beat blocks, it's a little too helpful, really. It seems really fast, but honestly, now that I've played Cosmos Collapse, the speed of these beat blocks on this level is not that bad. Yeah, see, like how I did the spin there, it helped me avoid that second jump, but it is very much possible. I've done it multiple times. It's just very difficult to land. But having, just being able to take a hit is really important in this level. Because the final section of this is very easy to get hit during. So I would say try to not get hit all the way up to that point, because there's 0 power-ups in this level. That's the main thing to be cautious of. There is no power-ups to help you. So either bring in items as backup or whatnot, or don't get hit. And I would say one of those is definitely a lot easier than the other to do. Okay, I need to be careful. And of course, this level is just even better because it uses the Gusty Garden Galaxy theme, or at least a remix of it. And it's amazing. It sounds awesome. I think these jumps right here are probably the hardest in the whole level. But oh man, I almost had it. Rosalina, definitely the way to go for it. Just because you can kind of spin. But the main thing is just getting off that third one. Because this is probably the hardest jump, is getting onto the third one. But once you do, all is fine. You might remember me mentioning the blocks of water with the spikes earlier on. This is where they come into play. I think I mentioned this in like World Bowser or something, or was it Castle? One of those two. Yeah, you just want to be really careful here. Make sure you're swimming up as fast as you can, as early as you can. I like to get... Oh no, oh no, oh no. This is the second to last section. There's only one more after this. But it's probably the hardest part. I don't think it's that hard if you can take some hits, but not being able to get hit definitely changes things. Do a ground pound there. It's really hard to see the clear pipe, but it's there. And this is the final section. Lasers with speed panels. It's pretty tough. But of course, Rosalina can come in to save the day with her spin abilities. And I'm dead. Okay, so I'll probably just edit at this point to my final attempt where I beat it. We'll see how many more that takes me, but I'll just kind of see you guys then. And I'll probably still not shut up for that attempt, so yeah. Alright, going good so far. Let me wait, jump. All right. Oh boy. It's going good so far. Really quiet on this attempt because I've been kind of laser focused on it, but it's amazing how fast this level starts to go by when like every attempt is getting really close to the end. but I kind of had to start a different recording session. I think this is my third attempt of this one, but I only did like 1 or 2 more after I said I was just gonna... Okay, wait, there we go. Get in the pipe. After I had said I was gonna just cut to when I get my winning attempt, so... let's jump over this. Good. I'm gonna stall a little bit. Good, good. Alright, let's get into here very quickly. This is good. Alright. Yes! Yes! Okay, we're done. Alright. So, no hits taken. This is the end of Champions Road. A big thank you. Yeah, it's been a crazy journey with this one. I've had a lot of fun doing this Let's Play, honestly. I love 3D World every time I come back to it. I've said it multiple times. This is one of my favorite Mario games. I've always loved it ever since it came out, and I've had a great time revisiting it for this Let's Play. And I'm sad to say that we are at the very end of the journey for real this time. No more Gusty Garden Galaxy in this game. This wonderful, wonderful remix. We got Plessy, we got Sprixies, we got Toads, Captain Toad, the Bunny, the last stamp, and the final golden flagpole. There we go. That's Champions Road. Completed. Whew. One of the hardest Mario levels. Or at least mainline ones, but wasn't too bad. Didn't take me too many attempts. And you get the cat Mario with the coin. So how many deaths is my file gonna say? It's gonna be like whatever this says and then add like 4 to it. So that is not this. I want to go to save files and load. So 12, so we're looking at like 16 deaths the whole game. That's pretty good. But yeah, there we go. That's Champions Road. That's every star, every stamp other than the ones for the characters. And all the levels done. So with that, we've reached the end of this Let's Play. I normally would have credits going or something, but I just want to say thank you very much for joining me on this journey through Super Mario 3D World. I hope you enjoyed it. This does mean that the next 3D Mario Let's Play will be Super Mario Odyssey. Hopefully in the not too distant future. We'll see when that happens. But yeah, thank you very much for watching this one. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in whatever game I am playing next. Bye-bye.